Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today we are here for Game 3 of the Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and Atlanta Braves. The scene has shifted to Chicago with the Cubs up 2-0 and looking to clinch the series at home. The Cubs today send 18-game winner Lance McCullers out to the mound. He's making 34 starts this year with an 18-8 record, a 3.41 ERA and a 1.23 WHIP. Cubs lineup will include Horner, Grisham, Correa, Rizzo, Bryant, Harper, Posey, McCullers batting 8th, and Santana batting 9th. Bryce Wilson will oppose him on the mound for the Braves. Wilson appeared in 30 games this year, splitting time between the rotation and the bullpen. He has a 10-9 record with a 3.82 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. The Braves lineup will include Inciarte, Fletcher, Albies, Acuna, Freeman, Landeliers, Camargo, Almora, and Wilson batting 9th. It is a capacity crowd here at the confines of Wrigley Field today, with the wind swirling left to right at 11 mph. The Cubs up 2-0 in the division series and sending McCullers out to the mound to face the Braves here in the top of the first inning. The Dodgers are also up 2-0 in their series and looking to clinch in Washington later today. It's a beautiful afternoon here for baseball at Wrigley Field, and McCullers with the pitch. Here it comes, a grounder towards second. Horner has it, and he bobbles it. Horner bobbles it. That's his second error in as many games, and the leadoff hitter, Inciarte, is on base on an error in the top of the first inning. So McCullers now needs to pay attention to Inciarte, working from the stretch. We're going to throw over to first, see what happens. And he gets back standing up. Pitch to the batter now. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball, low and in. Ball one. Let's pitch to the batter again with a 1-ball count. That is going to be a strike on the outside corner. So 1-1 is the count. Throw over to first. Inciarte chased back with that throw. Now we're going to pitch out. We're going to pitch out and see if Inciarte wins. Here it goes. The pitch out. The throw, it's ball outside, and the runner does not go. So a 2-1 count now. Pitching to the batter. There's a foul ball, so that evens it up at 2-2. And now McCullers facing Fletcher with a 2-strike count. Here comes the delivery. It's a liner past the shortstop into left field. That is going to be another base hit. So the Braves now have the first 2 runners on base in the top of the first inning. And Albies is the next batter. Nobody out, runners on first and second. McCullers working to Albies with a 2-1 count. Here comes the delivery. Grounded toward first. Rizzo has it. He throws to short. The relay back to first. There is a 3-6-3 double play. So the Cubs infield defense turns 2. And now the Braves have 2 outs and a runner 90 feet away. Acuna is the next batter for the Braves. Coming up with 2 outs and the runner on third. McCullers facing Acuna with a 2-2 count. Here comes the delivery. Driven in the air to left field. That is deep. It's going back, and that is going to find the seats. A 2-run home run for the Braves, and now a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. It's 387 feet into the left field stands. Acuna hit that one out on a line. It was just a rocket into the left field stands. Got out of the park in a hurry. So 2-0 Atlanta as they take the lead in the top of the first inning. Freddie Freeman now the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Pretty sure both those runs are going to be unearned. McCullers facing Freeman with a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up left field. Coming in this time is Santana. He will have room. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. But not before the Braves score twice, taking the early lead here in Game 3 of the Division Series. Horner now facing Wilson to lead off the Cubs in the bottom of the first. Horner having an error to atone for with a 1-1 count, looking to see if he can get on base. Wilson looking for the sign. And here comes the pitch. Horner pops it up on the infield. First baseman coming over. Second baseman actually calls for it and makes the play for out number 1. Grisham now batting, 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Trent Grisham. He lines it past the shortstop into short left field. That will be a single for Trent Grisham with 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. So with Grisham on first, Correa now the batter. We're looking for an opportunity to start Grisham here, swinging away at the first pitch. Wilson with the delivery. Outside, that is ball 1. So that was a slider Let's see what we get from the next pitch. There's a grounder up the middle. Shortstop has it. He throws to second. The relay to first. There's a 6-4-3 double play. And the twin killing ends the Cubs inning. We go to the top of the second. 2-0 Atlanta. McCullers facing Langeliers in the top of the second inning, leading off for the Braves. Full count. McCullers with the payoff pitch. And it's a pop-up to center field. Grisham going back with room. He turns around in front of the warning track and makes the catch for out number 1. Camargo now the batter, 1 out, nobody on. McCullers working, first pitch to Camargo. Popped up to right, going toward right center actually. Harper on the run, he makes the catch for out number 2. That will bring out Albert Almora Jr., former Cub, back here at Wrigley Field today with 2 outs and nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Almora. Grounded towards second. Horner has it. He fields cleanly, throws to first, and the inning is over. So the Cubs knock down the Braves in order. We go to the bottom of the second in a 2-0 ball game. Rizzo facing Wilson in the bottom of the second. 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. There is out number 1. Bryant now batting. Hit a home run in yesterday's game. Comes up with 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch to Chris Bryant, and he is hit with the pitch. Wilson gets him right in the middle of the back with a fastball, and that is going to put a runner on first with 1 out. Bryce Harper now the batter, 1 out, 1 man on. Wilson facing Harper with 1 strike count. Harper grounds it to first. The throw goes to second, the relay back to first, and Harper beats it out. So the Braves do not turn the double play, and the Cubs now have 2 outs and the runner on first with the fielder's choice. Buster Posey now the batter. 2 outs, 1 man on. Wilson facing Posey, 1 ball is the count. Here comes the pitch. Posey grounds it back toward the mound. The pitcher has it. The throw over to first, and the inning is over. So the Cubs strand another runner. We go to the top of the third of a 2-0 ball game. McCullers up facing the opposing pitcher Wilson to lead off the top of the third inning for the Braves. 1-2 is the count. McCullers with the pitch. There's strike 3 at the knees. A nasty breaking pitch for out number 1. Inciarte now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. McCullers with a 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So he punches him out with the cutter for out number 2. McCullers now with 2 strikeouts in the inning, and Fletcher the next batter. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-ball count. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards short. Correa charges. He has it. The throw to first, and the inning is over. So the Braves set down an order. Going to the bottom of the third of a 2-0 ball game. McCullers leading off against Wilson in a reversal of roles here in the bottom of the third inning. 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to McCullers. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Chasing outside fastball for the first out of the inning. Santana now batting, 1 out, nobody on. Wilson facing Santana with a 1-1 count. Here comes the delivery. Grounded towards short. Off the end of his bat, the throw over to first for out number 2. Horner batting now with 2 outs and nobody on. Wilson facing Horner. First pitch, here's the delivery. Popped up on the infield. Shortstop going back, actually into short center field. The second baseman makes the play, and that will end the inning. So the Cubs set down an order. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Braves. Albies leading off against McCullers in the top of the 4th inning. 1-ball count. McCullers with the delivery. It's a grounder towards second. Horner has it. He throws to first for out number 1. Acuna now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. McCullers with a 1-2 count. Here comes the delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's a punch out with a curveball for out number 2. And now Freeman batting with 2 outs and nobody on. McCullers working 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. McCullers gets 2 more strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Atlanta. Grisham now leading off against Wilson in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Grisham swings and misses for strike 3. That was a fastball at 96, and Wilson blew it right by him for his 3rd strikeout of the day. Carlos Correa now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Wilson with a 1-strike count, pitching to Correa. Correa lines it down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. Goes all the way into the corner. Correa rounding first, heading for second. He is going to cruise in, sliding in with a 1-out double here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So the Cubs trying to get a rally going here. Down by 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Anthony Rizzo coming to the plate. Rizzo facing Wilson. 1-2 is the count. Rizzo pops it up. That is not going to be deep enough. Short right center field. The center fielder has it. The catch is made. Oh, and Correa's trying to tag up in advance, and he does. So Correa apparently believing that the center fielder, Almora, does not have a very strong arm. He tags up and advances from second to third on a shallow fly ball. So now Chris Bryant's the batter with 2 outs and the runner on third. Wilson facing Bryant with a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bryant watches strike 3 go by and the inning is over. So the runner is stranded on third. We go to the top of the 5th, 2-0 Atlanta. Langeliers facing McCullers to lead off the top of the 5th inning for Atlanta. 1-2 is the count. McCullers with the pitch. There's strike 3 on the outside corner. A changeup, and he froze him with it for the 5th strikeout of the game there from McCullers. Camargo now batting, 1 out, nobody on. Full count delivery to Camargo, and there is strike 3 at the knees. That is out number 2. McCullers now facing Almora with 2 outs and nobody on. Full count, McCullers with the delivery. Here's the pitch. Grounded toward first. Rizzo has it. He flips to the pitcher covering, and the inning is over. So McCullers sets him down in order again here in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0 Atlanta. Bryce Harper coming up to the plate, facing Bryce Wilson in the bottom of the 5th inning to lead off for the Cubs. 1 ball is the count. Harper with the pitch. Grounds it towards second. The throw over to first, and Harper's retired for out number 1. Next up is Buster Posey, 1 out, nobody on. Wilson facing Posey with a 2-1 count. Here comes the delivery. Lined into right field, that's going to be a base hit. Buster Posey with the 1 out single as he stops at first with a base hit in the bottom of the 5th inning. McCullers now is coming up to the plate. How many pitches has McCullers thrown? Let's just see here. He has thrown 68 pitches. So he is going to be asked to lay down a sacrifice and move Posey over to second with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. McCullers lays down the bunt. He pops it up. The pitcher runs off the mound and grabs it. That is the 2nd out of the inning. So now Danny Santana is the batter with 2 outs and the runner still on first. Wilson facing Santana in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 is the count. Santana grounds it to second. Charging the second baseman, throwing to first, and the inning is over. So the Cubs strand the runner. We go to the top of the 6th of a 2-0 ball game. McCullers facing Wilson, lead off the top of the 6th inning. He's going to face the 9-1-2 batters in this half inning. 1-2 is the count. McCullers with the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. McCullers now with 7 strikeouts in the day. That was another cut fastball. That pitch has really been working well for him today. McCullers now facing Inciarte with 1 out and nobody on. Full count pitch. Here comes the delivery. High for ball 4. So Inciarte is on base once again with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. We're going to throw over to first and see if we can catch him napping. And Inciarte over at first gets back safely. So now we will pitch out on this pitch. Let's see what happens here. We're going to pitch out. Inciarte stops. He heads back to first. He was definitely thinking about running there, but he was aware enough apparently to head back. So there's a grounder down the right field line. That is going to be extra bases. Inciarte around second, heading for third. Harper chases it into the corner. The throw goes to second. Is the run going to score? It's actually going to be an RBI triple, and the Braves now have a 3-0 lead in the top of the 6th inning. So McCullers giving up the RBI triple to David Fletcher. And now the Braves' lead is 3. Albies the batter, 1 out and a runner on third. And we are going to warm up. Let's see here. We'll warm up Skubal. There we go. Warming up. All right. And we are going to visit the mound, and McCullers says, I feel good, I really do. He's at 82 pitches. With 1 out, the runner on third, 3-0 ball game. McCullers facing Albies in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch, Albies pops it up. The infield was drawn in. Shortstop Correa calls for it, and he makes the catch. That is out number 2. So now Acuna is the batter with 2 outs and the runner on third. McCullers facing Acuna in the top of the 6th inning. Here's the 2-1 count and the pitch to Acuna, and it's a liner over the second baseman's head into short right field. So that is going to be an RBI single as the Braves take a 4-0 lead in the top of the 6th inning. And now Freddie Freeman is the batter. And we're going to throw over to first and see if Skubal's ready to come in. Gets back standing. Now Skubal's ready to come in. All right. So Tariq Skubal is going to be brought in to face Freddie Freeman. here in the top of the 6th inning. With 2 outs, 2 runs already in. Skubal coming out of the bullpen. He has thrown 113 innings, walked 35, struck out 145 with a 3.42 ERA. He will face Freeman with 2 outs, runner on first, and a 4-0 ball game in the top of the 6th inning. 1 ball is the count. There's the pitch. The throw goes down to second. There's no throw to second. Posey apparently loses the handle on it, and that is going to be a stolen base for Ronald Acuna. So now, Skubal facing Freeman with a runner on second and 2 outs. Here's the 1-2 pitch and a grounder up the middle. The second baseman Horner has it. He throws to first, and the inning is over. So the Braves score twice. They double their lead. It's 4-0 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Nico Horner facing Bryce Wilson to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. The Cubs leadoff hitter is 0 for 2 today. He is 3 for 10 with an RBI in the series. Wilson facing Horner. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pop-up behind first base. The first baseman going out in short right field, and he drops it. Or it goes off, glances off of his glove. No, they're crediting Horner with a base hit? Oh, that's bizarre. That certainly looked like it hit off of his glove. So the Cubs get a gift, a single, apparently, for Horner to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. Grisham now the batter. Runner on first, nobody out. Wilson facing Grisham. 1-2 is the count. And he pops it up to deep center field. Going back, the center fielder has room. He makes the catch on the warning track. That is out number 1. Horner retreats to first, and now Correa is the batter. With 1 out, 1 man on. Correa facing Wilson with a full count. Here comes the pitch. That is out. Oh, it's strike 3 called. That looked high and away. Correa can't believe it. He strikes out looking. So that's 2 outs now in the inning, and Rizzo is the next batter. 2 outs and a runner on first. Wilson facing Rizzo. Bottom of the 6th inning. Cubs down by 4. Wilson with a 2-1 count. And the ball gets away. So it's heading down the second is Horner. It's a 3-1 count to Rizzo. Are they going to intentionally walk him now? They're just going to give him ball 4. Let's see what happens. It's outside. He swings at it. His short center field. That was definitely ball 4. The catch is made and the inning is over. So the Cubs do not score. They strand the runner. We're going to the top of the 7th of a 4-0 ball game. Skubal still on the mound. He's going to face Langeliers, Camargo, and Almora here in the top of the 7th inning. Skubal working with a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. It's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 1. Camargo now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Skubal facing Camargo with a 2-2 count. Here comes the delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. There's out number 2. Fastball at 96, and Camargo chased it down. So now Almora's the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Skubal facing Almora with a 1-2 count. Here comes the delivery. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Skubal strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the 7th of a 4-0 ball game. And here to lead the 7th inning stretch, we have the former Cub manager, Joe Madden. So we're here now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Bryant leading off against Wilson. Wilson, who is at 72 pitches, has thrown 6 shutout innings so far as the Braves lead by 4. The Cubs, if they're going to rally, they got to get something going here pretty soon. Bryant facing Wilson, full count. Here comes the pitch. That's a pop-up on the infield. The shortstop calls for it. Near the mound, he makes the catch actually on the mound for out number 1. Harper now the batter, 1 out, nobody on. Wilson facing Harper with a 2-strike count. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards second. The throw goes over to first as that is out number 2. And now Posey the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Posey, we're going to warm up Joe Jimenez to throw in the 8th inning. Wilson facing Posey here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs and nobody on. Wilson with a 2-strike count. Here comes the delivery. And there's a liner into left field. However, the left fielder chases it down, and that is going to end the inning. So the Cubs do not score. They're retired in order. We go to the top of the 8th of a 4-0 ball game. Skubal is going to face Wilson, and then the top of the Braves lineup in the top of the 8th inning. Jimenez is warming in case if he is needed. However, Skubal going to be allowed to throw the 8th if he can. He's looked good so far. Here's the 2-2 count and the pitch to Bryce Wilson. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Skubal with another strikeout. That was a fastball at 98. 4 strikeouts in the game now. Inciarte's the next batter. 1 out, nobody on. Full count to Inciarte. Here comes the pitch. Lifted to left, chasing is Santana. He makes the running catch, and that is out number 2. Fletcher now batting with 2 outs and nobody on. Skubal working to Fletcher with a 1-1 count. Here comes the delivery. And that's a liner into right field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. Harper plays it on the hop, and that is the 1-out single for the Braves in the top of the 8th inning. Ozzie Albies now the batter. And Jimenez is going to come in to replace Skubal. He'll face Albies and Acuna here in the top of the 8th inning. So Jimenez coming into the game, he has thrown 55 and a third innings this season with 15 walks, 70 strikeouts, and a 4.39 ERA. Albies will turn around and bat from the left side against the righty Jimenez with 2 outs and the runner on first. Jimenez working with a 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. Jimenez with the delivery. Lifted in the air to right center field. That's going back toward the wall, and that is over the wall. The Braves now have a 6-0 lead. That was a 2-strike fastball, and it was 408 feet out to right center field. So Jimenez gives up the home run. The Braves up by 6 in the top of the 8th inning. And now Acuna is the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Jimenez working with a full count. Here comes the pitch to Acuna. It's low for ball 4, so the walk is issued. And now Freeman's batting with 2 outs and runner on first. Jimenez facing, the throw goes down to second. They're stealing with a 6-run lead. So now there's a runner on second with 2 outs. Freeman's still the batter. 2 strikes is the count. Here comes the pitch. Checked his swing. That is strike 3. So Jimenez gets out of the inning. Not before more damage is done. The Braves now have a 6-0 lead going into the bottom of the 8th inning. And now Jimenez is due to lead off. And actually, we're going to warm up Cronenworth to pitch in the 9th. So there's going to be a pinch hitter with Jimenez due to lead off. We're going to send Jorge Soler. No, you know what? That's probably not. I mean, Soler's the guy you send up when you need a 3-run home run, right? So we'll send up the lefty Tristan Casas to lead off this half inning. Casas coming to the plate. He has gotten he got 20 at-bats on the season, 3 hits and a home run. He's facing Wilson in the bottom of the 8th inning to lead off for the Cubs. 1-2 is the count. Casas waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. Outside for bat. Oh, strike 3 is called. This umpire is calling everything a strike as Casas stares at him as he walks back to the dugout. So now Santana batting with 1 out and nobody on. 2 strikes the count to Santana. Here comes the pitch. There's a pop-up to center. Coming in, the center fielder looks up. He has it for out number 2. Horner the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Wilson facing Horner with a full count. Here comes the delivery. And there's a drive deep to left. Horner got all that one. That is going to the stands. Horner with a solo home run in the bottom of the 8th inning. This is now a 6-1 ball game in favor of Atlanta. 378 feet out to left field. Trent Grisham now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Wilson facing Grisham with a 1-strike count. Here comes the delivery. There's a liner into center field. Oh no, the shortstop catches it. He makes a great play and the inning is over. So the Cubs score once, making it a 6-1 game going into the top of the 9th inning. And now Cronenworth will be called on to pitch in the top of the 9th. With the Cubs down by 5, Cronenworth is going to face the bottom half of the Braves lineup in the top of the 9th inning. Cronenworth working. He threw 1 inning this season. 1-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch to Langeliers. And it's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 1. Big curveball there from Cronenworth. Camargo now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a 1-2 count and the pitch to Camargo. And it's a liner into right. Harper, again, playing it on the hop. That is going to be a one-out single for the Braves in the top of the ninth inning. Next up is Almora. With one out, one man on. Cronenworth facing Almora with the first pitch. Lined into center field, there's another base hit. So now, the runner stops at second. The Braves have two men on and one out at the top of the ninth inning. And now, Schwamaki is the pinch hitter. The lefty Schwamaki comes up. He is 1 for 2 in the series. With two men on and one out at the top of the ninth inning. Cronenworth working with a 1-1 count. Here comes the delivery. Line past the second baseman into right field. There's another base hit. So the throw comes home, but the runners hold. The bases are now loaded. And there's one out, and Ender Inciarte is the next batter for the Braves. Top of the ninth inning. Cronenworth with a 1-strike count. Here's the pitch to Inciarte. There's a pop-up to center. Coming in is center fielder Grisham. He makes the play. The throw comes home. The throw is going to be in time, and they throw out the runner trying to tag up and score. So that is an outfield assist for a double play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth with the Cubs down by 5. Correa facing Osuna. Roberto Osuna is going to try to close out this game for the Braves with a 5-run lead. He's going to face Correa, Rizzo, and Bryant to start out the bottom of the ninth inning. Osuna, this year, through 64 innings, 8 walks, 67 strikeouts, and a 4.64 ERA. Osuna with a 1-1 count, facing Correa, looking for the sign, and here comes the pitch. That's a pop-up. Oh, it's going deep to right. I think that's got enough distance. It is going to go to the stands. That makes this a 6-2 ball game here in the bottom of the ninth inning. So now with the Cubs down by 4, Rizzo is the next batter in the bottom of the ninth inning. Osuna facing Rizzo. First pitch, Rizzo at the plate. He pops it up to center. Coming in, the center fielder looks up, and he makes the play for out number 1. Chris Bryant now batting with 1 out, nobody on. We are going to warm up, out of the Cubs bullpen, we are going to warm up Edwin Diaz on the off chance that we would actually get to the 10th inning. Osuna will face Bryant with 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch to Chris Bryant. Osuna with the delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 2. So the Cubs down to their final out. Bryce Harper now the batter. 2 outs and nobody on. Osuna faces Harper. Here comes the first pitch. Harper drives into the center field. That's going to come in, and the catch is made. And the Braves stave off elimination in Game 3. We're going to Game 4 with the Cubs up 2-1 in the series. In today's game, we see the player of the game is the Braves' Bryce Wilson. He throws 8 innings of 5-hit, 1-run baseball with 6 strikeouts and a home run allowed. He gets the win. McCullers takes the loss. 5 2/3 of 4-hit, 2-run baseball. Only 2 were earned. 7 strikeouts and 1 home run allowed. So the Cubs still lead the series 2-1. They're going to come back to Wrigley Field tomorrow and try to close this one out. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.